Hello friends, again and two with you to continue to talk about the book The Little Prince. On this occasion, I bring you the second and final part. We stay on chapter 12 of 27. So in this chapter, I will summarize the remaining 15 chapters. Let's choose stars. On the fifth planet, a person who was an entrepreneur was found who was obsessed with stars who said they were all his own. It didn't take long on the entrepreneur planet, so he quickly went to the next where a lamp flyer. He navigated his lamp, which turned his lantern off on very minute. The little prince didn't find his work as bored as that of the people. He knew on the previous planet so much that he would have stayed on that planet but was too small, so he decided to continue moving forward. On the sixth planet, he realized that it was even 10 times larger than the previous one. Where the latter was, on that planet was a geographer who knew nothing of his planet, because he said that he was not an explorer. That's why you know nothing about your planet. So the last thing the little prince did was to ask him what planet he could visit for, and the geographer replied that the show visit the Earth, and the little prince departed to the planet Earth. When he arrived on the Earth, he realized that on the same planet there were kings, geographers, businessmen, drunkards, vain old people, and lamplighter. While on Earth he met a serpent and asked him that where the people were. The serpent replied that the people were far away because they didn't dwell in the desert. He decided to start walking through the desert until he found the people. But after the hour, he found a flower to which he asked the same question as the snake. The flower told the little prince that he had only seen a caravan of people once. After that, the little prince decided to continue walking. Decided to climb a mountain, to which he told good morning, and the echo answered the same. Thus he continued with a brief conversation. To the echo he repeated the same as the little prince, so he decided to leave the place in a bad mood. The little prince continued his way, where he found a one and later a merchant of pills, who said that with the pills he could make people not thirsty for a week. Thus, it had already been 8 days when the pilot was in the desert when the prince finished telling his story of how he arrived there, and as the water had finished, they left in search of a well. After a lot of walking, they found water, and were able to get it. And it was at this time that the pilot discovered that it was time for the prince to leave. The Iron Prince wandered around the earth years ago when he realized that it was time to return to his planet, to its flower. The little prince told the pilot and he should leave that it would be a difficult time because they had cultivated a beautiful friendship, as the fox said, but had been domesticated. He said that he will leave, but his body will stay. However, he will not suffer. As I read this book, imagine me as a child. To this day in my 20 years. as I am growing up and knowing different aspects of life. It made me think about what is right or wrong. So I will take it all very well into account.